Greetings, one and all, to the most cursed, most cringiest corner of the internet. A YouTube channel content creator, actively alienating everyone, in both the analog and digital world. Welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and I bought the supporters pack for this game. So, I guess short story is, I think this is a good game. Okay, we're not back up to where we were before. Change text box. What? Okay. This one's better. This is Siren's Call escape velocity. Unused tracks. We'll come back to this. Don't worry, we'll do that in a future video. Maybe like one track in a video. That's really good art. Hey there, nerd, it's Andy. You're not getting out of train just because it's your last day in town, you know. We'll have to cut it a bit short today, but that's fine as long as you make time back home and say goodbye to Judy as well. You are planning on doing that, right? You know she'd be devastated otherwise. Well, whatever. I'll be warming up at the park, so hurry on over. It's hot though, so bring some water if you don't want to die. Or don't, your call. Bye. End of message. To delete message, press 9. Next message. Oliver, Emil here. I was wondering if you finished up the book yet. We might not get another chance to discuss it in person. Given the circumstances, I can't think of a better way to spend the day. I'll be at the library when you're ready. Also, one other thing. Have you been deleting these voicemails like we discussed? I doubt anything would come of it, but it's best to leave our trail cold, simply as a precaution. You are a leader, so I'm sure you've been on top of things per normal, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to remind you just in case. Regardless, I'll see you soon. Stay sharp. End of message. Next message. Oliver? Hi. How are you? How's Violet? It's Judith, by the way, not Andy. I know we sound similar over the phone, so I didn't want to confuse you again. Happy last day of summer, I guess. Are you feeling okay? Do you have any plans for today? I know you probably have to pack, of course, but after that, are you doing anything fun? It's the last day of summer, so it should be fun, right? You're probably busy, though. I'd be as busy, too, if I was going to college. That's why you didn't answer the phone, right? Because you're busy? I'm sorry if I disturbed you. If I don't see you again, good luck at college. Make sure to let us know when you're back home for breaks and stuff, okay? Okay. Good luck out there. Thank you, Oliver. Goodbye. Bye. End of message. No new messages. Lucidity system. This is new. Sometimes all you need to do is take it nice and slow. By the way, this is definitely a very new thing, because I played a free demo version of this game, or actually it was like an early access alpha version. I think when they initially made that version, they had no plans to make this version. And then this game is the updated, improved version with lots of new stuff, but I didn't get very far in the other version before I decided to get this. So I have yet to get back to where I am in the other videos. Also, I got the support pack for this. I really don't know. I don't know what this is. Is it like a really fancy macaroon? It's probably like dark chocolate, double chocolate, black raspberry. If Oliver exposed information that brings him closer to... Oh, I just thought of something hilarious. Lucidity system, that's funny. I recently made a playlist and a set of videos called Lucidity. That's hilarious. If Oliver is exposed to information that brings him closer to the truth, he will naturally gain lucidity when faced with a difficult social situation. Wait, that's just life, isn't it? He can use some lucidity to focus more on what he should do next. The hints you get from using lucidity make escaping Siren's call easier. Socializing can be a nightmare. So if you see Miss Lawrence considering following her teachings and meditate on the situation at hand. However, some late game choices can only be made if Oliver has lots of lucidity. Do I spend it like currency or... Goal. Say goodbye. A beautiful silent summer day waits for me outside. Fun stuff. No, it might be fun. It might be fun. Just gotta have the right attitude. Just gotta keep going forward. Violet's bed. She still hasn't changed the sheets from last time, has she? Welp, goodbye, gross bed sheets. Goodbye, Mr. Dolphin and Mrs. Donkey. Don't you dare tell anyone what we did in here. As much as I want to lay down for a bit, it's irresponsible to sleep my life away. Sounds like something Dad would say at the very least. Then again, maybe lack of sleep is why he's always so cranky. Old bastard. There's bits of black bean burgers stuck to the inside of the food processor. I guess Violet already made herself some lunch. Adorable. She's such a cute little herbivore, I swear. Kinda weird that I didn't hear that thing going off while I was sleeping, though. I wonder why that is. I shouldn't be in here. Why am I even in here? Even though she hasn't been here all summer, I'm still a guest in Miss Lawrence's house. I should respect her privacy. But if she hasn't been in her room for this long, then how the hell does it still smell like wine? It shouldn't take more than a few minutes to pack up all of my clothes. Yeah. As long as I'm back a little bit before 8:30, everything should be good. I guess one of the perks of growing up poor is that you never really have much you need to pack. It's kind of handy, actually. Now that the investigation is over, I should probably destroy this or something. I'm pretty sure Emma has recorded all the important stuff anyway. Even so, it's hard to just let stuff go up in flames like that. No, I can't get sappy. The smart thing to do is just leave it all behind. I've already made my choice. When I get up to Asheville, I'm burning this. End of story. Bass guitar. I haven't played all summer, even though Violet keeps asking me to. There just hasn't been enough time, honestly. I can only play a few crappy ska songs anyway. Even if I enjoy playing them, that's still nothing worth showing off. Nobody remembers the bass player as much anyway. Well, almost nobody, I guess. Canvases. The stack in the living room is way smaller than it was yesterday. The next project of hers must be really important. She's bringing so many backup canvases. I hope she didn't have trouble carrying all of them out to the door. Why didn't she wake me up? I would have been more than happy to help her. An absurd number of spices hangs from the wall. One of the jars labeled Spice of Love is almost empty. Is that the stuff she keeps sprinkling on top of my burgers? I'll allow it. Maybe it's the secret ingredient to a healthy relationship. Emil's entries. Page 1. A gift. Oliver, I have written you some more notes that might be nice to refer to in the coming days. This symbol down here was the same one used in the Sunflower Pie game. Same developer. Oliver, I have written... Oh, I already read that. These are likely the last batch, but as between the two of us, we should be enough on the same page to proceed with things accordingly. I appreciate you going so far outside your comfort zone with all of this. I know it isn't always easy to work with others, even though you consider close friends. In the face of that difficulty, consider the remaining pages in this journal a gift. After all, you are the only other person I know that goes through paper so voraciously. I respect that, so do with these extra pages as you wish. Moreover, try not to be shy about sharing your craft. We all admire it. Stay sharp. Emil. Good luck up there in Asheville, Mr. Long and Tall. Somebody I don't recognize says something to me while I'm walking. As nondescript and generic as this moment is, I still make an effort to smile and wave as we pass each other by. I approach Judith's house and ring the doorbell. Surely she's home today, right? I'll be right there. You came. Oh my gosh, you actually came. Wait, where's Violet? Aren't you two spending the day together? Wait right there. I have the oven on. Just give me a minute. Real quick, I want to check something. The skip function was actually broken in the previous game, to where it would accidentally skip text that you haven't already read. Okay, at least gives me a... Thank you. I appreciate that, developers of game. Don't come in yet, please. I mean it. Don't come in. Just a little bit longer. Sorry about that. We're good now. Come on in and sit down. I'll make us something to drink. Judith's house, our base of operations, is as hospitable as ever. At this point, Andy probably would have stormed the front door or screamed something at me from her bedroom, so Judith and I are likely the only ones here. I take a seat in the living room while Judith half skips, half runs to the kitchen. After a deep breath, I notice something pleasant, accenting the otherwise crisp, neutral air. Is that vanilla? We still have some sweet tea left over from last time. I'll pour you the rest of it and we can chat for a bit. There's some things I need to talk to you about, if that's okay. Judith places a rather large cup of sweet tea on the coffee table and sits next to me. We can watch a movie or something afterwards, but I'm not sure I'm going to get another chance to speak with you alone like this. She opens a can of flavorless seltzer and drinks a sizable amount before turning her attention to me. Right, now then, I'll just get right to the heart of it. You're a great leader, obviously, and I won't tolerate anybody undermining your efforts. Please don't do this to me, Judith. You could have spent your last summer vacation doing anything. You could have ignored what happened and goofed off like the rest of us were going to. It would have been completely justifiable. You didn't have to do anything, and yet you chose to rally us together. You chose to spend your last days of freedom risking your life and fighting for something far bigger than yourself. And the only reason why you did that was because it was the right thing to do. You did it all because of kindness. It was a kindness to restore this town back to normal place it had once been. And that kindness is what bound us together. We were captivated by you. I still am. If I quit following you even after knowing what was causing all those incidents, I wouldn't have been able to live with myself. Your kindness pushed us forward. I've never experienced anything so powerful. And that power is what allowed us to control the fate of this town. We won, and what we had to do to win was a kindness. So the fact that Violet, who should be supporting you more than anyone else, would imply otherwise in front of everybody. It's unjustifiable. It's mutiny. Thank you for worrying about me. Always. I don't want you starting off your new life with a false impression of who you are. Nothing good ever comes from doubting yourself. So if that seed of doubt Violet planted you starts to grow, the only thing it would do is sap away your confidence. I know it will. You won't be able to survive on your own if you keep doubting yourself. Violet should know that, and I think she does. So I don't get why she would plant that little nugget of doubt in your head like she was doing you a favor. It's just really mean. She's supposed to be in love with you. She should have created an environment where you could believe in yourself. Because... Never mind. I've said everything I needed to say. At this point, I'm kind of being a jerk, aren't I? Forgive me. Violet is your girlfriend, so I'm sure you can see the value in her actions. Just, please don't take everything she does to heart. You're a kind man. You're heroic for doing what needed to be done. We all are. And even if she might not want to admit it, Violet is too. Anybody in her situation would be. And now this town belongs to us. So let's enjoy ourselves while we can, and forget about what's done. It is done, after all. Judith gets up from her seat and grabs the TV remote off the coffee table. Thank you for letting me vent. How's your sweet tea, by the way? I know you prefer it a little warm, but it's still good when it's like this. I reach over to my glass and take a hearty gulp. It's not too sweet, but still has a kind flavor, just the way I like it. I give my friend a reassuring thumbs up. Perfect. Let's watch something lighthearted this time. I want our last day together to be a fun one, okay? In the end, Judith and I ended up watching her favorite movie one last time, the one with the rock star and all those Muppets I never really saw the appeal in it, but I know the movie is a comforting part of her childhood, so I sit through it for her sake. We don't have much time left to talk afterwards, though. Judith hands me a few things I would otherwise left at her house and walks me to the door. I know you were probably bored watching that with me again, but I still appreciate it. Thank you for being everything that you are. Please, take these. She hands me a plate of gift-wrapped macaroons. You acquired Judy's macaroons? I was making those before you came over. That's why I couldn't come to the door immediately. I wanted to keep them a surprise for as long as possible. I wish I could do more, though. I wish. Judith dives into me and buries her head in my shoulder. I meant everything I said, you know. You're the kindest man I've ever met. Never allow anybody to let you think otherwise. Never. Judith backs away from me and begins making her way inside. I'll see you soon, okay? Stay sweet.